pebble that stopped the race. A powerful life lesson: what's more dangerous? A huge obstacle blocking your path, or a tiny pebble hiding in your shoe? Most of us would say the big obstacle. But the truth is, it's often the smallest things that hurt us the most because we ignore them. Let me tell you a story that proves it. Every afternoon, a young boy, just 10 years old, would walk with his father up a gentle hill near their home. It was their special time, filled with laughter, stories, and the soothing whispers of the wind through the trees. One day, as they stood at the base of the hill, the boy's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Dad," he said eagerly, "let's race today. Whoever touches the top of the hill first wins." The father smiled warmly, his eyes glinting with amusement. "All right, son, let's do it." And so they began to run. Their footsteps thudded against the earth, sending tiny clouds of dust swirling into the air. The boy dashed ahead, his heart pounding with the thrill of competition. But suddenly the father slowed down and came to a stop. The boy turned his head, puzzled. "Dad, what happened? Are you giving up already?" he teased. The father chuckled softly. "No, son. A few pebbles slipped into my shoes. I need to stop and take them out." The boy grinned mischievously. "Yeah, I've got pebbles in my shoes too, but if I stop now, I'll lose the race. I'll take them out when I reach the top." With that, he sprinted forward, determined to win. Meanwhile, the father calmly sat down, removed his shoes, shook out the tiny stones, and then continued his climb at a steady pace. At first, the boy was far ahead. Victory seemed certain. But soon, the sharp edges of those little pebbles began to dig into his feet. Each step became heavier, more painful. His speed faltered. The father, moving steadily, began to close the gap. He called out gently, "Son, why don't you stop and take the pebbles out? I don't have time." The boy shouted back, his voice strained. "If I stop, I'll lose." But the pain grew unbearable. His feet throbbed with every step. Finally, he collapsed on the path, tears welling in his eyes. "Dad, I can't run anymore." The father rushed back, knelt down, and removed the boy's shoes. His heart ached as he saw the small feet raw and bleeding from the relentless pricking of those tiny stones. He carried his son home, washed the wounds, and gently bandaged them. When the pain eased, the father spoke softly. "Son, I told you to take the pebbles out before continuing, but you were afraid of losing time. You thought stopping meant losing the race. But look, because you didn't stop, you've hurt yourself far worse." The boy lowered his head, whispering, "I thought if I stopped, I'd lose." The father smiled and stroked his hair. "No, my child. In life, when problems appear, never say, 'I'll deal with it later.' Small problems, if ignored, grow bigger and cause more harm. It would have taken you just 1 minute to remove those pebbles. But now, to save that 1 minute, you'll suffer for a whole week." Lesson: never postpone solving small problems. Take a moment to fix them before they grow into something painful and overwhelming. Stopping to remove the pebbles isn't losing it as the smartest way to reach the top, strong and unbroken. Here's the English version of the 7 lessons from the story. 1. Fix problems while they're small. Just like pebbles in a shoe, small issues can become big obstacles if ignored. Address them early to avoid greater pain later. 2. Stopping is not failing. Sometimes pausing to adjust is the smartest way to move forward. Blind persistence can cost you more than you think. 3. Consistency beats speed. Starting fast doesn't guarantee success. True achievement comes from steady progress and adaptability. 4. Don't trade the future for the present. Saving 1 minute now can cost you days later. Always think long-term when making decisions. Parenting lessons. 5. Teach kids to solve problems early. Help children understand that delaying solutions only makes problems worse. Encourage them to face challenges head-on. 6. Let kids learn through experience. The father didn't stop his son from running. He let him experience the consequences. Real lessons often come from real-life situations. 7. Instill long-term thinking in children. Kids often want quick wins. Teach them that slowing down and thinking ahead can lead to bigger, better results. Life is full of pebble small problems that seem harmless, but can stop us from reaching the top if we ignore them. So, what's the pebble in your life right now? What small challenge do you need to deal with today? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If this lesson inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more powerful life lessons and mindful parenting tips. And if you know someone who needs this message, share this video with them. Together, let's build a community that grows stronger, one story at a time. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes slowing down is the fastest way to win.